thank you for joining me. This is Liz Wright from Liz at Home, and today I'm going to be unboxing my fourth Emma Lefebvre Craftamo watercolor box. I wanted to show you how fantastically it's packaged when it comes. It comes in this really thick type of bubble wrap. It's but it's very protective, and then in a Foamer-Lite cover, so it's so well packaged. And I'm quite excited about this because it looks like this month is going to be tulips. And I must say, ever since I've been following Emma Lefebvre, one of the first things I watched her teaching on her YouTube channel was tulips, and I think that was about 3 years ago. I've to this day not painted a tulip that satisfies me, so I'm quite excited to have this box and follow the tutorial, and I'm living in hope that I can turn something out that looks similar to what she's done. So let us see. So this is a very pretty box. It's a little bit more understated than previous boxes. And let's see what's inside. I'm not quite sure if, yeah, you see, as usual, I've got it upside down. It's not so understated. Look at that, beautiful tulips. And normally we paint what's on the cover, painted in her loose style. This is something I really would like to learn to do. I never get a composition right or anything, so I'm quite excited about this and really hoping that I can follow it well. So inside we get pretty apricot color, the nice packaging again, the little card with the information, and I see the tulips are in a pair of gumboots, little wellies. Very pretty. And then look at this, isn't this cute? What is this? Let's see. So pretty little, my daughter's just got little baby chicks. I put a short up of them on my channel called Easter Chicks, and they're so cute, and they're starting to grow now and jumping onto you and sort of semi-flying. This looks like little cards. Oh, how pretty Easter cards. So pretty. This is so lovely. I think this is art that's kind of gifted to us. I'll discover when I follow later. And then we get our paints, our brushes, lots of throwawayable confetti stuff, or spaghetti stuff. She always sends a template that you can trace, and tracing paper, and the 5 pieces of watercolor paper, which I'm not going to remove right now. And then I want to see what brushes we've got. Oh, goody, it looks like a round brush. And another cat's tongue. That's nice, an even smaller one. And I don't have a big round brush like this. Oops, off you come. Oopsie. So it's a round size 10, which I don't have. That is really fantastic. I'm very pleased to see that. And a cat's tongue size 4. Now maybe it's not a cat's tongue, it's slightly sideways. This looks slightly damaged, but it could just be glue or something. At the end, I'm not sure. I'll see when I use it. Not sure if you can see. It's got like a bend there, which is a great shame because it was very well packaged. So I hope that works well, and let's see what we have in the paints this time. So this is number 4. Looks like another green and a yellow. We haven't had a yellow yet. Oh, sorry about the sound. So this is lemon yellow. Emerald. Oh, that looks pretty. It's hard to get out. Powder blue. It's pretty. And rose madder. Oh, those are lovely colors. So I'm going to unbox them, pop them into my beautiful palette that I got in the first box, and then I will swatch them and show them to you. Well, now I have unwrapped them all and popped them into my lovely, everything's always upside down somehow or other, pop them into my lovely palette. And there they are: emerald, rose madder, lemon yellow and powder blue. I'm going to swatch them and then try out the brushes. I was having a look when I was unwrapping them, and I see that these are actually stickers. Well, there we are. They're lovely. They're kind of vinyl stickers, so I can pop them into different places. And these are Emma's artwork stickers, so that's actually really cool. You always get a little free gift with the box. So I think I'm first going to swatch them. I have this swatch card that I made up. This is on watercolor paper. It's from Bliss Coloring. I used to be a partner of theirs, and I had a lot of wonderful things that you can get in their Bliss shop, and I printed this, but it's actually, because of the watercolor paper, kind of peeling off the back, but that's fine. It still gives me the swatch charts, and on the back of this I put the little the covers of each of the watercolors, and I see in very, very fine print that there are, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see them at all, that there's stars and light fast rating. So there's not a pigment number, but there is a light fast rating, which is nice. So I'm a little bit cramped in my workspace here. I always find that when I film, I'm never quite sure where to put everything. And I apologize for the noise that there was in the earlier part of this video. I had my heater on and it was making a noise. It's early, it's 6 a.m. Still dark outside because we're in autumn at the moment and it's all of a sudden really cold. So I think I'm going to swatch them with my bigger brush. This is now the size 10 round. Just, there's always like a kind of a starch or soap or something on a new brush, so I'm just rinsing it out very well in some clean water. And then I have sprayed all of these first. So am I in screen? Yes. This is the emerald. Very nice color. And just pull it out a bit. Now the rose madder. I always get excited about pinks. I've really realized lately that pinks are my favorite. Pinks and reds. This actually reminds me, as a color, of the alizarin crimson I was using with something else I was doing, because it's not a, it's kind of a muted color. It's very pretty, but it's not kind of, it doesn't hit you in the face, if you know what I mean. Now the lemon yellow, just need to make sure my brush is clean. So first, well, I suppose raw sienna is also a kind of a yellow, but this is a real yellow. I'm interested to do some color mixing with these and see what we get. It was the alizarin crimson was in my color mixing chart. And the powder blue. So this looks as if it's been mixed with a bit of white to give it this slightly opaque quality. There we are. So I hope you can see all of these. I'll zoom into the colors a bit. These are the colors we've had so far. Now I've got my more inexpensive paper here. This is the Langton. This is not 100% cotton. It's mold made, and it's actually a rough grain, but I'm going to play with the colors a bit and try the new brushes. So first, let's move over a bit here. First, using the emerald green. Going to do some with this round brush. You can make fairly thin lines. This is a size 10. I maybe need more water on it. Pressing a bit heavier. You can do, I love round brushes. I think they're my favorite for watercolor. I love the leaves that you can create with them, just by heavy pressure and light pressure. So I've just quickly sped up as I'm playing happily with all the different colors and color mixing and doing a little rose and seeing all the different colors I can get and playing with this round brush and having lots of fun. Hours of fun to play with all of these here. And I just want to try this other brush. This is now, it's a dagger. It's not a cat's tongue. Again, I don't have many dagger brushes. I just am a little bit concerned that this brush is, it looks better now that it's wet. Yeah, it hasn't got a nice point. It's a little bit faulty on the end, which is a shame. I don't know if it will improve with use or not. And they did package it very well, so I'm not quite sure what happened. So that should be a fine line. It's not too bad. To see whether one can do a fat line with that. I'm going to try taking some red on the tip and some yellow on the belly and seeing whether I can get the things I see on Instagram Look at that. That's cool. Let me try that again. Bit of red on the tip and some yellow on the belly. That's cool. That would be worth playing with a little bit. So, there we have the unboxing of the Lefebvre Craftamo Watercolor Box number 4. And I'd like to say thank you very much for watching this with me, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to. Thank you. Bye-bye now.